today is Maundy Thursday. Now, I don't know about you, but I never figured out what Maundy really meant for a long time. It's actually taken from the Latin for mandatum, which means mandate. And what it's really talking about is that it's the day that Jesus is giving his disciples and all of us a new commandment. So I'm going to share a very pared down version of the gospel text for today. And it's where we're going to hear how this comes about. This is taken from the 13th chapter of John. Jesus and his 12 apostles are gathered for supper. It's almost Passover, so it's a very important time for the people of Israel. And today, we're placing it just the day before Jesus dies. There's a lot going on. But the important thing here is that Jesus at this meal is delivering a very clear message. He wants his apostles and all of his disciples, including us, to know the most important rule in all of God's kingdom, indeed, in all of our lives. But first, he demonstrates it. He gets up from the dinner table and he wraps a towel around his waist. And he takes a bowl of water and he kneels down, and one by one he washes their feet. They're kind of shocked. In fact, Peter says, No, Lord, you shouldn't wash my feet. For all of them, especially Peter, they see this as a menial job, something that the lowest of servants would only do when guests enter a house. But Jesus explains that we need to lower ourselves, that we need to be the servants of all. When he finishes up, he says to them, I'm showing you here that we need to be servants to everyone. And no master is greater than their servants. Now I'm giving you a new commandment. It is greater than all of the others. Love one another as I have loved you. So now this story is a lot longer, and it contains a lot of really important lessons. So I suggest that you might want to read it yourself, the 13th chapter of John. For me, this is the slow down day in Easter. Even though we might have been busy, even though we might have been in an armchair for days, our Holy Week started out with that procession in Jerusalem, and tomorrow, Good Friday, we do know what's going to happen. So I invite you to slow down today. Close your eyes and take a few slow, deep breaths. Picture yourself with somebody washing your feet. Somebody comes in with a big bowl of warm water and an old, soft washcloth. He lets you soak for a little while, then puts a hand under your heel and lifts one foot up to gently scrub your heel, then firmly and slowly under your arch, massages the ball, and then cupping and stretching, he does your toes, lowering your foot. Then the other one gets the same treatment, the heel, the arch, the ball, and your toes. Now, lift both feet out and place them on a towel to be dried. Breathe again and say thanks. Lord, we thank you for showing us that as you are our servant, we can be yours. Help us to see the needs of others, to feel their needs, to touch them. Help us to listen when they are lonely, to feed them when they are hungry, and love them as you love us. Amen. Now go in peace to love and serve the Lord. Amen.